$60 or $10,000 for the exact same tournament. Welcome to the most expensive World Cup in history and the wild new pricing trick behind it. Because in 2026, the cost of one ticket can swing more than the price of a used car, and most fans have no idea why. So in the next few minutes, I'll explain exactly how this happened, why FIFA is getting sued over it, and whether you can still get in cheap. Stick around, because the cheapest ticket in the whole tournament comes with a catch. Let's start with the headline number, the most expensive ticket. A seat at the final at MetLife Stadium has been listed for as much as $8,000 to $11,000. For one match. One. That's not a luxury suite with shrimp and champagne. That's just a really good chair to watch football from. And here's the kicker. When the US, Canada, and Mexico first bid to host this thing, they promised the final would top out around $1,500, so somewhere along the way, that number multiplied by like 7. Oops. So, how did we get here? One phrase. Dynamic pricing. This is the big new thing, and it's the villain of our story. Here's how it works. The price isn't fixed, it moves. When lots of people want a match, the price shoots up. When demand cools off, it drops. If that sounds familiar, it's because airlines and concert tickets have been doing this to you for years. You know the type. You look at a flight, hesitate for 10 minutes, and suddenly it costs $100 more. FIFA just brought that energy to the World Cup, for the first time ever. Now here's a fun detail. FIFA doesn't even like the words dynamic pricing. They prefer variable pricing, which is a bit like calling a price hike a spontaneous cost adventure. Same thing. Nicer outfit. Either way, the result is identical. The price you see today might not be the price tomorrow. This sounds simple. It isn't. Because it means there's no real set price for a World Cup ticket anymore. The number is alive, and it is hungry. But wait, didn't I say $60? Yes. And this is the catch I promised. FIFA does offer $60 tickets, the cheapest seats for every match. Sounds amazing, right? Here's the problem. Those $60 tickets aren't really for you. They go through each country's national football federation, handed out to fans who followed their team already. You can't just stroll onto the website and grab one. For the general public, prices start way higher, often over $120 at the very bottom, and climb fast from there. So yes, the $60 ticket is real, it's just playing very hard to get. Here's where it gets interesting. Where you watch matters. A lot. Matches in Mexico and Canada tend to be cheaper than matches in the United States. Same tournament, different country, different price tag. So a savvy fan who doesn't care which game they see could literally cross a border to save hundreds of dollars. Football arbitrage. I love it. And this is where things get spicy. People are not happy. Fan groups have accused FIFA of acting like scalpers, reselling tickets at brutal markups on their own platform. And it's gone further than angry tweets. Multiple US state attorneys general have actually started investigating FIFA's pricing, looking into whether they created fake scarcity and manipulated the dynamic model to pump prices up. When the lawyers show up, you know the prices got silly. So let's loop back. $60 or $10,000 for the same tournament, all because of one little phrase, dynamic pricing. Here's the one sentence to remember. The 2026 World Cup didn't just get bigger, it turned ticket prices into a live stock market, and the fans are the ones paying. The real question is whether this becomes normal for every big event from now on, or whether the lawsuits force FIFA to pump the brakes. My bet? Dynamic pricing isn't going anywhere. It's too profitable. We're all just along for the ride. If this finally made the ticket chaos make sense, subscribe. We break down the confusing stuff in sports so you can just enjoy the game. See you in the next one.